435. Abatement of appeals. 1. Every appeal under Section 418 or Section 419 shall finally abate on the death of the accused. 2. Every other appeal under this chapter, except an appeal from a sentence of fine, shall finally abate on the death of the appellant, provided that where the appeal is against a conviction and sentence of death or of imprisonment, and the appellant dies during the pendency of the appeal, any of his near relatives may, within 30 days of the death of the appellant, apply to the appellate court for leave to continue the appeal, and if leave is granted, the appeal shall not abate. Explanation. In this section, near relative means a parent, spouse, lineal descendant, brother or sister. 436. Reference to High Court. 1. Where any court is satisfied that a case pending before it involves a question as to the validity of any act, ordinance or regulation or of any provision contained in an act, ordinance or regulation, the determination of which is necessary for the disposal of the case, and is of opinion that such act, ordinance, regulation or provision is invalid or inoperative, but has not been so declared by the High Court to which that court is subordinate or by the Supreme Court, the court shall state a case setting out its opinion and the reasons therefor, and refer the same for the decision of the High Court. Explanation. In this section, regulation means any regulation as defined in the General Clauses Act, 1897, 10 of 1897, or in the General Clauses Act of a state. 2. A court of session may, if it thinks fit in any case pending before it to which the provisions of subsection 1 do not apply, refer for the decision of the High Court any question of law arising in the hearing of such case. 3. Any court making a reference to the High Court under subsection 1 or subsection 2 may, pending the decision of the High Court thereon, either commit the accused to jail or release him on bail to appear when called upon. 437. Disposal of case according to decision of High Court. 1. When a question has been so referred, the High Court shall pass such order thereon as it thinks fit, and shall cause a copy of such order to be sent to the court by which the reference was made, which shall dispose of the case conformably to the said order. 2. The High Court may direct by whom the costs of such reference shall be paid. 438. Calling for records to exercise powers of revision. 1. The High Court or any sessions judge may call for and examine the record of any proceeding before any inferior criminal court situate within its or his local jurisdiction for the purpose of satisfying itself or himself as to the correctness, legality or propriety of any finding, sentence or order, recorded or passed, and as to the regularity of any proceedings of such inferior court, and may, when calling for such record, direct that the execution of any sentence or order be suspended, and if the accused is in confinement that he be released on his own bond or bail bond pending the examination of the record. Explanation. All magistrates, whether executive or judicial, and whether exercising original or appellate jurisdiction, shall be deemed to be inferior to the sessions judge for the purposes of this subsection and of section 439. 2. The powers of revision conferred by subsection 1 shall not be exercised in relation to any interlocutory order passed in any appeal, inquiry, trial or other proceeding. 3. If an application under this section has been made by any person either to the High Court or to the Sessions Judge, no further application by the same person shall be entertained by the other of them. 439. Power to order inquiry. On examining any record under section 438 or otherwise, the High Court or the Sessions Judge may direct the Chief Judicial Magistrate by himself or by any of the magistrates subordinate to him to make, and the Chief Judicial Magistrate may himself make or direct any subordinate magistrate to make further inquiry into any complaint which has been dismissed under section 226 or subsection 4 of section 227, or into the case of any person accused of an offense who has been discharged, provided that no court shall make any direction under this section for inquiry into the case of any person who has been discharged unless such person has had an opportunity of showing cause why such direction should not be made. 440. Sessions Judge's powers of revision. 1. In the case of any proceeding the record of which has been called for by himself, the Sessions Judge may exercise all or any of the powers which may be exercised by the High Court under subsection 1 of section 442. 2. Where any proceeding by way of revision is commenced before a Sessions Judge under subsection 1, the provisions of subsections 2, 3, 4, and 5 of section 442 shall, so far as may be, apply to such proceeding, and references in the said subsections to the High Court shall be construed as references to the Sessions Judge. 3. Where any application for revision is made by or on behalf of any person before the Sessions Judge, the decision of the Sessions Judge thereon in relation to such person shall be final, and no further proceeding by way of revision at the instance of such person shall be entertained by the High Court or any other court. 441. Power of Additional Sessions Judge. An additional Sessions Judge shall have and may exercise all the powers of a Sessions Judge under this chapter in respect of any case which may be transferred to him by or under any general or special order of the Sessions Judge. 442. High Court's powers of revision. 1. In the case of any proceeding the record of which has been called for by itself or which otherwise comes to its knowledge, the High Court may, in its discretion, exercise any of the powers conferred on a Court of Appeal by sections 427, 430, 431 and 432, or on a Court of Session by section 344, and when the judges composing the Court of Revision are equally divided in opinion, the case shall be disposed of in the manner provided by section 433. 2. No order under this section shall be made to the prejudice of the accused or other person unless he has had an opportunity of being heard either personally or by advocate in his own defense. 3. Nothing in this section shall be deemed to authorize a High Court to convert the finding of acquittal into one of conviction. 4. Where under this Sanhita an appeal lies and no appeal is brought, no proceeding by way of revision shall be entertained at the instance of the party who could have appealed. 5. Where under this Sanhita an appeal lies but an application for revision has been made to the High Court by any person and the High Court is satisfied that such application was made under the erroneous belief that no appeal lies thereto and that it is necessary in the interests of justice so to do. The High Court may treat the application for revision as a petition of appeal and deal with the same accordingly. 443. Power of High Court to withdraw or transfer revision cases. 1. Whenever one or more persons convicted at the same trial makes or make application to a High Court for revision and any other person convicted at the same trial makes an application to the Sessions Judge for revision, the High Court shall decide, having regard to the general convenience of the parties and the importance of the questions involved, which of the two courts should finally dispose of the applications for revision, and when the High Court decides that all the applications for revision should be disposed of by itself, the High Court shall direct that the applications for revision pending before the Sessions Judge be transferred to itself, and where the High Court decides that it is not necessary for it to dispose of the applications for revision, it shall direct that the applications for revision made to it be transferred to the Sessions Judge. 2. Whenever any application for revision is transferred to the High Court, that court shall deal with the same as if it were an application duly made before itself. 3. Whenever any application for revision is transferred to the Sessions Judge, that judge shall deal with the same as if it were an application duly made before himself. 4. Where an application for revision is transferred by the High Court to the Sessions Judge, no further application for revision shall lie to the High Court or to any other court at the instance of the person or persons whose applications for revision have been disposed of by the Sessions Judge. 444. Option of court to hear parties, save as otherwise expressly provided by this Sanhita. No party has any right to be heard either personally or by an advocate before any court exercising its powers of revision, but the court may, if it thinks fit, when exercising such powers, hear any party either personally or by an advocate. 445. High Court's order to be certified to lower court. When a case is revised under this chapter by the High Court or a Sessions Judge, it or he shall, in the manner provided by Section 429, certify its decision or order to the court by which the finding, sentence or order revised was recorded or passed, and the court to which the decision or order is so certified shall thereupon make such orders as are conformable to the decision so certified, and, if necessary, the record shall be amended in accordance therewith.